Carlos and the fire confession on live TV.
This, a man was arrested after confessing to a TV news crew that he's the one who set a house on fire.
In the 2014, a quiet and peaceful neighborhood in Maryland erupted into chaos when a massive house fire engulfed a residential street. Flames shot high above the rooftops, roaring with an intensity that sent sparks and smoke curling into the night sky. Firefighters arrived almost immediately, but the fire consumed the home with terrifying speed. More than 70 emergency responders worked tirelessly to prevent the blaze from spreading to nearby houses, creating a chaotic scene of hoses, ladders, and shouted instructions.
At a point where we couldn't stay in anymore. It was just too much fire in the walls, and the roof was compromised.
Neighbors gathered on the sidewalks, shouting warnings and trying to help in any way they could. It was obvious to anyone watching that this fire was no accident. Its ferocity and strange patterns suggested something deliberate, and investigators suspected arson almost from the start.
Investigators determined an overnight house fire in Ligonier is arson.
As firefighters battled the flames, a local news crew arrived to document the disaster.
Yeah, Allison, it's surely not every day that someone walks up to you claiming to have intentionally set a house on fire.
The cameras captured the full intensity of the inferno. Then, amid all the chaos, a man suddenly appeared from nowhere and calmly approached the scene. He walked directly into the frame of the live broadcast with an unnerving composure that made him look completely detached from the fire behind him. The reporters assumed he was a concerned neighbor or a displaced resident. They could not have anticipated what would come next. The man looked straight into the microphone and declared in a matter-of-fact tone that he had set the fire himself.
Me, I set it on fire.
The news crew froze in shock. He then introduced himself as Carlos, the very man who lived in the house that was now engulfed in flames. His roommates, who had narrowly escaped before the fire reached full intensity, were safe. But the sight of a person confessing so openly on live television was surreal.
A Rockville man on the scene of a house fire today just walked up to police and said he set the fire.
When asked why he had started the fire, Carlos explained with unsettled